my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. Happy Halloween Eve, even though Halloween is All Hallows Eve, so it's kind of like a Eve situation, but it's the day or the night before Halloween. Are we excited? I definitely am. Okay, it's my favourite time of year, and I'm kind of sad that it's already coming to a close. Like, Halloween comes and goes so quickly, unlike Christmas. I don't know, it's maybe because of where I live, but there's already like Christmas decorations out in stores, you know, and it's October, but there's never that kind of energy for Halloween, you know? Like, barely anyone decorates for Halloween where I live, and it just makes me sad. But as soon as like November 1st comes around, Christmas decorations are out, which, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas too, but like, can Halloween have some more love? I think I'm just going to move to America, to be honest, because Americans love Halloween and they know how to do Halloween correctly. So one Halloween, I have to go to America and, you know, rent a spooky house and decorate it, and that's a dream for me. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. As you can probably tell by the title, we are doing another Tattoo Enthusiast reacts to tattoo TikToks. This is the fourth one I have done now for the Halloween season, just because TikToks are scary sometimes, especially the tattoo ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bit... Anyway, before I ramble on anymore, let's get on with it. Let's see if I can put my headphones on with my like cute little things here. I love this time of year so much. Like, look at my headband. There's like pom-poms on my head that's like pumpkins, and it's so cute. Okay, do you have your snacks, your beverages? Are you comfy? Are you cozy? Yes? Okay, fantastic. Let's go. Okay, we have a professional setup here. It's a lot of ink. I've got a feeling this is going to be gnarly. Ooh. Okay, it's not as severe as I thought it would be. I like that. That was very professional, very quick to the point. It did look like there was quite a lot of needles used there, but I was expecting, you know, those like big ones that is like, it looks like a lawnmower, you know? I was kind of expecting that, so pleasantly surprised. Obviously, it's still painful. Like, okay. Oh, I freaking hate elbow tattoos. Oh, so much line work on the elbow. Oh, this is cool though. I like seeing the process of stenciling. Okay. Oh, just like the thought of elbow tattoos makes me cringe. This is cool. Okay. Love it. Oh, that's good. That is a good placement. Yes. Oh, we had to see it finished. I love that. Oh, we're adding more. Okay. So we're going for like line work, geometric. I'm about it. That was a very cool stencil. That was very quick and easy. We're more? More? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nice. But yeah, elbow tattoos, I can't. Like, I've got my elbow tattooed and it's disgusting. And it's not because it hurts. I mean, obviously it hurts, but it's more the feeling of like right on that bone, right on that joint. And it's a lot worse than knees. The fact that I had my elbows tattooed put me off having my knees tattooed for a very long time, but getting your knee tattooed is a bit different. But it's just like that knobbly bit, and then when you stretch your arm out, you have all that excess skin, and then a tattoo artist is, you know, right in there with their machine, and it moves all the loose skin about, and it just stings, and it's disgusting, and like, no, I hate it. It's such a weird feeling, and it vibrates your whole arm, and no. Oh, honestly, if people skip out getting their elbows tattooed, I totally understand. Walking past a group of cool, heavily tattooed people well covered up. I've seen this. Jamie always makes the best tattoo content. Oh my gosh, I felt like that for the longest time in my life, because it's only been the past 3 years now. Yeah, about 3 years since I've kind of looked heavily tattooed with like my hand, because I got my first hand tattoo, or big hand tattoo should I say, in 2019, and then I got the other one in 2019, and then I got my neck tattooed in 2020. So yeah, before then, anytime I was wearing like long sleeves, a coat, long trousers, it was like, how do I show the world that I'm tattooed? because it's so cool to look tattooed, right? Like, I love looking tattooed so much. Like, call it my personality trait. I do not care at this point. Like, that's just who I am. I am nothing without my tattoos.
I love when people are talking about the cringe tattoos they got when they were 18 or 19 and, like, showing them off. Because I have to sit there and live with my life choices because I can't relate to that cringe. No, what I was doing while these people were getting butterflies or, like, basic-ass song lyrics, I was getting a man's whole-ass face tattooed on my body. And at no point was anyone like, that's a bad choice. You shouldn't do that. No, my mom drove me to the tattoo appointment. She's like, this will be good for you. It was not. And to make matters worse, it's not even like he's some badass or anything. He sings in an acapella group. Every Christmas, his face haunts me more than it normally does whenever I look in the mirror.
Okay, that is probably the most cringiest tattoo I've heard about for a while. Who is this? Like, who was it? Have to know who this portrait is. Like, is it an ex? Is it a famous person?
I am having so many life regrets, but since you asked nicely, here he is.
Who is that?
All faded and gross. And here's a young 19-year-old me with the man himself and the tattoo.
Am I meant to know who this is? Who is that? His name is Scott Hoying. I don't know who that is. I'm very uncool. Maybe a singer or something? Entertainer? I don't know. But anyway, that could easily, if this person didn't want that tattoo anymore, that could be quite an easy rework into something else. Like, you can just turn that face into, I don't know, a vampire or a zombie or something like that. Like, it could be kind of fixable, you know, because it looked not in a mean way, but kind of basic. Like, there's definitely room there to add on to it. The zodiac signs as small ghost tattoo ideas. Yes, cute. Aquarius, dead inside. Pisces, I love that. Sagittarius, yes. Go queen. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that one, that's cute. No, I want to see mine. Oh no, it says that's part 1, so can we have part 2? I think there is a part 2. Yes, I'm a Capricorn. I'm sure some people always say, you're definitely a Capricorn. Like, they get it straight away, or they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you're a Capricorn. And I'm like, what do you mean by this? Like, is that a bad thing? Do I give off major Capricorn energy? Cute. Capricorn. Okay, I'm pausing because I want to look at this. I get it. Okay, so we got a ghost reading a book with a pumpkin and they're wearing stripy tights. That's so freaking cute. But like, Capricorns are meant to be seen as quite smart or intelligent or book smart. Not this one, all right? But I do have the traits of being stubborn, hard-headed, you know, not very emotional. Like, it takes a lot for me to show emotion. I'm kind of like a keep calm, carry on kind of person. Is that Capricorn of me? I don't know. Anyway, that's adorable. Oh, he's got little bat wings. Oh. I like that. That's cool. Very Gemini. Oh, I love that. They're adorable. And I feel like with ghost tattoos, as someone that has a ghost tattoo myself, okay, there is so much you can do with them. It's crazy. Like that, all of those look completely different to any other ghost tattoo I've ever seen before. I love a ghost tattoo. I would honestly get so much more, but like, I'm kind of running out of room, so I'm just going to keep my little ghosty for now. It's quite a big ghost. It's not the smallest of ghosts, but now I want a really small ghost. I've got plenty of gaps in my arm here. I could probably get a little ghost in. Oh, now I want to do that. Thoughts on tattoo?
I don't think like reality TV shows about tattoos are good at all, to be general. And tattoo fixers, Jesus Christ. I mean, everyone knows about Sketch on that show, right? I'm blocked by him on Instagram. Loads of people I know are blocked by him because he would just steal people's work. Yep. And people would go in with something shit that they wanted fixed, and they would leave with something even fucking worse. I don't know how he was on it. I really don't know. And now, like, he charges stupid amounts, and he's still garbage. And Ink Masters, like, it's entertaining for me, but for the general public, I don't know, man. I feel they shouldn't be like speed-based competitions for tattooing. Just do a really good tattoo. Do one in your style you're comfortable with, and just do a good one.
I agree wholeheartedly with everything they said. Oh my goodness. So I pretty much, well, when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't take it too seriously. I was just uploading videos here and there. And then I started making videos about Tattoo Fix, which is a UK tattoo TV show. I'm sure if you were to YouTube it, if you don't know what it is, some clips will come up or whatever. But the premise of the show is basically there was like 3 artists and people will come in with very bad tattoos and they would fix the tattoos. And no, like they edited the images. A lot of the work was stolen from very popular artists. It was a hot mess. I don't think it's still being made now. I hope not, because God almighty, just give it a rest. But so many people loved that show and thought they were the best tattoo artists ever in the UK. And they were like subpar at best. The one that they were just talking about, Sketch, dodgy geezer. Major dodgy vibes. Like, I think he blocked me as well because I made some videos about Tattoo Fixers being a complete and utter scam and how it's so bad. And that's kind of what made me not popular on YouTube, like, let's face it. But like that, they become like some of my most viewed videos when I was just started, you know, doing YouTube and stuff. And that's what made me think, oh, I can really, you know, make more content on tattoos and stuff. Yeah, like honestly, I have only come across one decent tattoo TV show, and that was Needles and Ink, I think it was called. I'm not sure, but Grace Neutral presented that. That was really good. And then there was that Netflix show that I reacted to one episode of. Oh, what's that called? It wasn't too bad, actually. That was probably an okay tattoo TV show. But the rest, it's just so dramatized and so unrealistic, honestly. Okay, are we using a tattoo machine with a ballpoint pen? And we're getting amazing results. This is artwork. This is so smart. Wow. I like this. This is so cool. Just, yep, dot. I mean, would that save you time doing it like that? Because I'd imagine doing dot work with a biro would be kind of hard work. So that's kind of smart, right? Like, work smarter, not harder. New customer. What is that? What the hell? I mean, that person very much did settle for less. No, honey, I'm sorry, but that is atrocious. And, you know, like, rose tattoos are incredibly hard to do. And they all end up looking like cabbages. Let's be serious. As someone that has a lot of rose tattoos, you know, like, they do look very cabbagey. But that is a textbook cabbage rose right there. Like, the fact that this person has been to 3 studios and been told no 3 times kind of gives you an indication that at 18, with not many visible tattoos, you probably should be getting a big hand tattoo. You know, like, I'm kind of old school in that thing. Like, I feel like you should get quite a few arm, leg, back tattoos before you start going on visible placements for many different reasons. But the result of that, I'd be so pissed. Like, imagine going to 3 studios, being turned down, and then you finally find someone that's like, yeah, I don't care about you, you know, let me just do this tattoo for you. And it ends up looking like that. I mean, it might look a bit different when it's healed, you know, when it's settled down. It might look a bit better. Maybe, like, I'll give them some benefit of the doubt, but is this a full front piece of a dog? Oh my gosh, look at that. This is the commitment and the love I will have for my future dog. Oh, it's beautiful though, isn't it? And that dog looks so cute and happy. Oh my goodness, this is so precious. Look at that, it's so good. And it's so cute. This is probably one of the best pet portrait tattoos I have ever seen. Like, it's so well done. It's so cute. And I'm here for it. It's just, oh, baby. Oh, it's so good. Like, that is a literal work of art. Can finally do this trend. Oh, showing off back tattoos. Oh, yes. I love it. I like that a lot. And it's so symmetrical as well. Because if that was done badly, oh, it would look terrible. But look at that. And the line work is incredible. Oh, 10 10 out of 10. Yes. Oh, that's a
Ink
juicy
sac.
one.
Ink sac.
Oh,
Ink
that's a cute tattoo though. From what we can see, it looks like a very sparkly pumpkin with maybe some bats.
Ink sac.
Very
Ink
on season right now.
sac.
Oh god, I love a good old ink sac, but they are disgusting. My Quiet Place tattoo had a horrific ink sac. It was gnarly. And for those that don't know what's happening here, it's basically someone's got second skin and all the ink plasma and sweat and just, yeah, grossness kind of leaks out of your skin, and then it gets trapped all in the second skin. So it's not an infection, it's not like a weird spooky thing that's happening there. Is completely normal. You can just peel off the second skin and then put on another sheet if you want, or you can just leave it off. But taking them off is disgusting. You have all this liquid just run down your body parts and it's not good. Do you have a reference picture? Oh, that's a great idea, her boyfriend. I think she should. Anyway, I'd love to do it. Yes, 100%. You should never, ever have someone tell you what you should be doing with your tattoos. It's always nice to get, you know, a second opinion or some advice or some input, you know, when you're thinking of tattoo ideas and someone's like, oh, what about this? Or what if you had this? That's cool if it's like a mutual thing. But if someone's like, no, don't do that, it will look stupid. Red flag, like big red flag. It's honestly just probably best if you have your own input with your tattoos, to be honest. Or just ask a professional. I don't know. Yeah, there's a difference between, you know, a mutual understanding conversation and someone just being an arsehole. Today, a client brought in their own ink. Sadly, the client recently lost their pet. The ink had been infused with their cat's ashes. We used ash-infused ink to make a memorial tattoo. Oh, that's cute. That's a really nice tattoo as well. Oh, that's so precious. Like, whatever helps people heal at the end of the day, you know, like if that's what makes someone feel better, I'm all for it. On the technical side of things, though, unfortunately, your body just pushes out all of that nastiness. Your body sees it as something foreign and the ashes basically go through your system and you poop it out. That's just the way it works, unfortunately. My biggest problem is that I live in Romania and do this kind of tattoos. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. They're very artsy, very dark, very gothic. Such a bit of me. Oh, wow. 10 out of 10. Amazing artwork there. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really say. You know, they're just a bit of me. I'm into it. I like some dark gothicness.
Got a quote for a sleeve, $6,000 to $10,000.
So PSA to anyone who's getting a major piece done. This is my sleeve. Wow. It's cracking.
That's cool.
A lot of finger waves, lots of details, a lot of skin breaks. It still took 30 hours to do. And I wouldn't call my artist slow by any means. It took 30 hours.
Average.
So when you take into account that good artists are costing $200 or more an hour, you gotta do the math. My artist did me a service by putting permanent art on my arm, and it took 30 hours. And so I need to pay them equitably for that. And that doesn't even include tip. You're paying for time, supplies, the booth that they're in sometimes, along with all of the experience that they've put into doing this art well. Good art costs good money.
100%. You know, there is a saying that I don't particularly... Sometimes I agree with, sometimes I don't. It depends what the context is. But there's a saying of good tattoos aren't cheap and cheap tattoos aren't good, which isn't always the case, because obviously you get apprentices who charge a lot less, and some apprentices are freaking amazing. Like, they are great tattoo artists as soon as they pick up the machine. Again, it depends in the situation. But yeah, a sleeve, it's not cheap. And I've technically done a sleeve 3 times. I've got patchwork tattoos, so they've all been individually priced. I had a sleeve under this black work that I've got here. I'm not sure how much the total cost of that was. I want to say it was around about 2k maybe. I'm not sure. It was a long time, and because I got it done in sessions, I'm not sure. But then the black work sleeve that I have here, the black over blast over sleeve, each session was £500. And I had 6 sessions, I think. I don't actually remember. And then, of course, my neck is attached to it, and that's done by the same artist. That's like another session. It's expensive, but it's worth it because it's with you for the rest of your life. And, you know, tattoos in America are a lot more expensive by the consensus of the comments. You know, when I say how much I pay for a tattoo, people are like, oh my gosh, that's so cheap. So that's another thing. And obviously where you get your tattoos done, you know, if I was to get tattooed in London, it's obviously a bit more expensive. And, you know, city tattoos tend to be more expensive. Like if I was to get tattooed in New York, in comparison to like a small city in America, you know, like the price difference would be very high. That's because artists have to take into account the cost of travel, how much it costs to rent a chair, and whatever a tattoo artist charges, that's, you know, that's on them, and, you know, either take it or leave it. Don't shop around for cheaper because sometimes the quality might not be as good. You may as well just go to the artist that you love. Yes, it's going to be more expensive, but you'll get the artwork that you want. Okay, I'm going to react to one more for this video. Great, so we're all finished with your tattoo call. When does it wash off? No, but does that really happen? Does that really happen? Like... There cannot be people out there that seriously think tattoos just wash off. Like, I refuse to believe that. Like, if that is the case, how? I think we all come out of the womb knowing tattoos are permanent, no? Or am I missing something here? I'm confused. Okay, my darlings, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and being here. And until my next video, bye.